What's up, guys?
Hold on. Where the camera at? Hold on. Oh, okay, I see.
All right. Whatever. Hey, what's up, guys? Dominique Danielle here, and I am back. And this time that I'm doing this particular story time, it's in honor of it being a new year tomorrow, because I'm going to post this a day or so before New Year's. Okay, so of course I told you guys I gotta tell you one of the most embarrassing. I got two real embarrassing times for 2018, but for 2018, my number one, I have to tell you, it was about the time where I was walked in on by a customer at my job while I was taking a shit.
Tell 'em, I go crazy.
Okay. Yo, okay, look, I know y'all like, wait a minute, why is this girl going into this? Look, you don't understand. This was a really embarrassing time for me for some reason. I just felt so out of place. Okay, I felt really uncomfortable. Let me start from the beginning. At the time, I was working at a fast food restaurant. Yeah, it was Captain D's. I was working at Captain D's. It was a fast food restaurant that I started working kind of just to keep myself busy after I had got done with the radio. And I did it because I wanted to still know how I am with people, because I do social media, so I can sit in the house and record all day. I don't have to go out and do nothing. I can promote myself or promote my business on my pages. So I decided to do something that would kind of require me to be with people. And so that's what I did. I don't know why I did it, but I don't regret the decision. It was a good decision. I worked there for about 3 months. My manager was working with me at the time, and I love her. That's gonna be one of my favorite people, one of my favorite managers to this day. We were working, and I told my manager, I was like, hey, Miss Ada, I gotta use the bathroom. She was like, okay, go ahead, go to the bathroom. I was like, all right, I really gotta go, so, Now, don't get me wrong. I do not like taking the number 2 anywhere but at my house. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. But if that's not just me, I don't know. I just don't like doing the number 2 anywhere else but home. I had to do it at work because I couldn't go home to do it. And it was a minute before I could get a break. So I go ahead and I go to the bathroom at my job. Now, I go into the bathroom as usual, okay? And we got like 2 or 3 customers at the time. It's not a lot of customers, so Miss Ada didn't mind taking the customers or whatnot. And so I go to the bathroom, and we had a latch. It's a latch that you can lock the door and nobody can walk in. The doorknob lock didn't work. What I did was I put the latch on, but the latch is kind of hard to push in. So I put it in enough to where they couldn't just walk in on me. The door would be locked. So as I'm there, just, using the bathroom, don't try to act like this is just a me thing. This is an everybody thing. You've had that time where it's like a sharp pain. It's like a sharp pain, and then it's like, you really gotta go? I'm so sorry, but this is dead ass shit, for real. For real. As I'm using the bathroom, out of nowhere, like, I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm pretty much done. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and wipe and get out of here and go. Now, I don't like to shit and have to wash my hands and go back in front of people in a food restaurant. I just feel some type of way about that. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like even though I wash my hands real good, whatever, I still feel like to know somebody shitted, I don't want you fucking with my food. I don't know if that's just me or not. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, I feel uneasy about doing that type of thing. But anyway, I go ahead, I'm done. I go to grab some tissue, like we all do. And if you don't, something wrong. You grab tissue, and in mid-wipe, now, mind you, I locked the door, but in mid-wipe, all of a sudden, somebody goes to push the door, then push it again. I said, I'm in here, and then she kept pushing and pushed the door open. I am literally sitting up on the toilet, wiping my ass, wiping my ass, wiping my ass. I'm literally wiping my ass, and she walks in. I'm wiping like the tissue, all of this is in my ass here, and I'm wiping it, and she still kept pushing and pushed the door in and came in on me. Then I was like, I'm in here. And so then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then closed the door. I know you were supposed to close the door, but what's done is done. At this point, I am still sitting here like this, and I'm like, man, she saw me wiping my ass. Man, damn. So I finished wiping my ass. I wouldn't have felt so bad about being walked in on like taking a shit by a complete stranger if the person would have just got their food and left. No. After she walks in on me, they sit down, her and her family, and eat. And not just this, they're sitting at the table 2-3 tables down from the bathroom. So as soon as I come out, I gotta walk and look at her, look at me as I look at her, and her know that she just caught me taking a shit. She saw me wiping my ass. And I felt so low. I felt so damn low. Like, is there something wrong with me for feeling that way? I felt so embarrassed. Because it's like, you know me in ways that people don't know me. Only me know me that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never had nobody, maybe my ex. That's probably the only person who, no, not even him. Like, I don't like people being in the bathroom with me when I'm shitting. My mama is the only person who probably ever, like, known me in that way. Because she wiped my ass when I was a kid. Every time I think about it, it makes me embarrassed. Because I'm making this video, and there's going to be a time where she probably may see this one day and be like, I did walk in and see her wiping her ass while she was shitting. Extremely embarrassed, because not only is it like she walked in on me, because like she kept pushing the door, like just kept pushing. She pushed it 3 times. That 3rd time is when she got in. The first time, boom, I'm in here. 2nd time, boom, I'm in here. I'm in here. So here it is. She walks in from this direction, and here I am doing this. I'm in here. I was so embarrassed. So I get done, and afterwards I made sure, and the funniest thing is, after you get out the bathroom, you're gonna make sure you wash your hands. If you don't, you're nasty, just in case you didn't know. But as they're sitting there, and I walk past them, her and her family, I realized that she realized that I just took a shit. And she knows I took a shit. And she know it because she caught me. And now I'm walking past you, getting ready to go serve you your food. It made me feel so uncomfortable. Like, she made me feel uncomfortable. The fact that I was even in a food restaurant made me feel uncomfortable. And then I just felt so uneasy, yo. Like, I hated it, okay? I knew I wasn't gonna work there too much longer after that. I knew I wasn't gonna work there too much longer after that. So I go get to the counter or whatever. My manager, she's there, and I tell her, I'm like, Miss Ada, I'm embarrassed. She's like, why? What's wrong? I said, the woman over there. I said, the woman's food that's coming up. She walked in on me on the bathroom while I was taking a shit. She was like, well, she didn't know you was taking. I said, yeah, she do. I was in mid-wipe. Mid-wipe. So in mid-wipe, you see tissue, and you probably see what's on the tissue. And I was just so embarrassed. And she just laughed at me. I was like, I'm embarrassed. I want to go home. I want to go home. Like, at this point, I'm embarrassed enough to just want to go home. Because nobody should know me that way. Like, nobody knows me. I like that. I feel like that woman, we have a bond due to that. We have a certain type of bond that me and other people don't have. We don't share that. It's not too many people who can walk in and watch you wipe your ass. At least not me. I felt so embarrassed. And so she laughed at me for a good 20 minutes as we talked about it. When the woman's food came up, I was like, Miss Ada, I don't want to take it. Can you take that to her, please? I'm not serving that. So she was like, yeah, I'll do it. And so she did. And they, and it's funny because every time the woman would come up, she wouldn't even come up to the counter. Like, the woman wouldn't come up. It was another lady that she would send up, or her kid she would send up to get stuff if they wanted, like, some more to drink or something. It's like, I didn't want to look at her and she didn't want to look at me. It's like, I was so embarrassed. She caught me taking a shit, like wiping my ass. Like, she walked in while I was wiping my ass. I feel like that's a really vulnerable time for a stranger to see you. That was embarrassing. About 2 or 3 weeks after that, I had put in my 2 weeks notice, probably like a week or so before that. So about another 2 or 3 weeks after that, I was done with the job. I left. But I will never forget my fast food working days. That was my first time and my last. It was terrible, but I will never forget it as long as I live. I was embarrassed for a whole day. Anyway, hopefully you guys like this story. I have plenty more, and I like to do probably one good embarrassing moment for every year, because I have embarrassing moments often. That was terrible. But of course, for more videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because I am going to be going crazy with this stuff. YouTube videos, content, of course. IG too. So if you don't follow me on IG, make sure you do that as well. Thank you. And make sure you guys do that. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later.